Hey guys, welcome back to Two Bad Decisions.
I'm
And
Laur,
I'm Han.
and today we are going to be pitting our friends, acquaintances, people we don't really like, but generally just anyone from New York against each other into a bracket and seeing who would win in a physical fight. And for funsies, we decided to do double elimination. And to be quite honest, I'm not entirely sure how it works, so you might just have to bear with us. Forgive me for not participating in like March Madness or anything.
You would
But
never catch me
yeah,
dead doing that.
no, honestly, athleticism is for chumps. But I would, before we start, I have a disclaimer to make about New Girl because I talked mad shit in the last couple episodes. I
It's
can't remember
true.
which one.
I think 10th episode,
It
yeah.
was probably the 10th, but we recorded the 11th and 12th in one go. So it has been a while.
Mm-hmm.
I changed my mind about Megan Fox in New Girl. I did.
Wow. We have a retraction.
Reagan as a character, Reagan is awesome. I love her character. It's just really weird to see such like a intensely famous celebrity in one of your favorite shows for more than like an episode. It really freaked
Mm-hmm.
me out. Was not a fan. But now I've rewatched it in like the span of a week. And I
Crazy.
actually really enjoy Reagan in there. And I've decided I like the end. I don't like the ending, but I understand the ending. Because it was just supposed to be like, I don't know, like how their relationship is and like Jess is freaking out because like it's all ending, but it's actually not that big of a deal. It's just like New Girl. So I changed my mind. I have since grown. Moving on.
Amazing. We love a retraction. So, would you like to bring us into our first round of physical fights?
I would. I didn't tell Han who the first, well, not the first, how any of
The
the
pairings,
brackets,
yeah.
because I want it to be a surprise.
I am absolutely
Because I think it's
thrilled.
funny. I randomized it, and
Okay.
it's amazing.
Okay. Here we go.
The first one's just like I don't know. So it's Mariel versus the Lyft driver from Philly.
The Lyft driver from Philly
Should we
versus.
provide some background?
Oh yes, we should. They don't know the Lyft driver from Philly. So,
Oh my
when
god.
when we went to Philly, we took a Lyft. And this man was like what, 26, a couple years older than us,
Yeah.
and he was just like a very nice man, and we all really enjoyed him, and we were like, wow, love this guy, would love to be friends. And then he dropped us off, and Mariel located his LinkedIn profile within like a couple minutes. And that was the extent of our interaction. But basically, we loved the Lyft driver from Philly.
Also, I'd like to state like a little background. I always like volunteer to go front seat in like Lyfts or Ubers or something because it's just mad uncomfortable like to
Yeah.
decide who has to do that. And like so I'm always just like me, I'll fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
Big that was very early on
Big
to swear.
boobs. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Um but yeah, I guess he wasn't expecting 4 people, which fair enough. Front seat was like so far up, and I felt very rude touching his stuff, so I just sat in the seat.
She was like completely leaning forward, like completely
and
full forward.
then I was it you or Mariel, but I can't
It
remember
was
who. But I
Mariel.
texted in the group chat. I texted in the group chat. I'm like, I'm so far forward right now, and I was trying not to laugh because I didn't want him to think we were making fun of him. And then Mariel just takes like the slant,
Like the slash, like
like
the slash sign, as in like that's what her chair looked like. I don't know why, but that
it.
like hit the
We
very
all lost it
center.
in that moment.
Yes, the very center of
Yeah.
my humor was like knocked into it, and I just couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny.
Yeah, but he he also made fun of me a little, but it's still good. It made me like I felt
Yeah,
special.
so I think
Um,
in a physical fight, Mariel versus this 26-year-old Lyft driver,
he would absolutely win.
yeah, he would demolish her.
Yeah. Also, for some reason, I know Philly is Philly like a tough place because in my mind that made him tougher.
Is it though? I
You
feel
know
like
what I
it's
mean? Like, are
not.
people from Philly like rumored to be
I
strong?
feel like
Because I don't think that's true.
I feel like they're
But
soft. I feel like Philly people are soft.
yeah, I don't think it's like, you know, when like they're like cities that you like don't mess with. In
Hmm.
my brain, Philly was one, but it's
I
not.
feel like it's totally.
So
I just can see him like
it's
completely
like a
body slamming.
historical town.
Him just body slamming Mariel into the ground.
No, he would absolutely destroy her. I love her so much, but she would be
She's
gone.
gone. It's over.
And
Moving on.
honestly, I don't know if I'd help. Like, I think I'd just stand there in
Amazing.
shock. Imagine she's getting out. She's like, "Thank you," and he just bodies her.
Oh
Like,
my god. Crazy.
yeah. So Lyft driver from Philly wins round 1. For our next bracket, we gave her a name somewhere around the first episode, but I have long since forgotten it.
I have
So,
too, yeah.
I'm gonna make up one. Claire.
Claire. Okay, Claire. Sick. So Claire.
From the infamous wallet story.
Yeah, so this
I'm
is the
sure we
girl.
called her something else a very long time ago, but
Yeah, this is the girl that accused us of stealing her wallet. So that's Claire.
yeah.
Um
Versus the cycling man.
So do you want to explain who the cycling man is?
Yeah. So, me and Han went to spin classes because they were free. We also went to like yoga classes, but anything like any classes at our gym across from our dorms were free. So we'd go like pretty frequently. I think we went there like 3 or 4 times a week.
Yeah.
And when we took spin classes, usually there was this man who like was very energetic. Weird guy. But the first time we went, I think he was under the impression that we did not know how to ride a bike.
That was so uncomfortable. We like walked in and he immediately targeted us and approached us, and I
Started
was
like
freaked out.
adjusting like the seat for us, and I was like, I have to
Yeah.
ride a bike.
Yeah, like I
You're
sat
like,
down
oh my
on
God.
this bike. Like I sat down on the bike and he was like, "Okay, show me how you pedal." As if like how could I do it wrong, you know? It's a bike.
Right? Like what would imagine you just start going like backwards. Counterclockwise.
Yeah, and like
Wait, no,
oh
we
god.
are going counterclockwise. I guess clockwise.
Are we? I don't know. But I just like have this very like ingrained memory of like "Let's Get Physical" blaring on the speakers and him making intense eye contact with me as I'm sweating and like dying during spin class.
Yeah, he also I feel like we interrupted something at one point because there was this woman who would stay behind in his classes, and we meant to ask him a question, but everyone else was gone and they were clearly just waiting for us to leave.
And they were just like mad flirting, and I was
oh,
like,
my bad, bro.
yeah. So in a physical fight, Claire versus, cycling man, what do you think?
I'm leaning towards Claire, if I'm completely honest.
I kind of feel like she could body him, like just completely destroy him. Yeah. I just feel like
she's so healthy. She just takes like a puff.
just socks him. Like I feel like
it would kill him in an instant. He has like 3% body fat.
Oh my god, like a fatal hit, and he's just like gone. Amazing. Okay, Claire wins.
Literally.
Amazing.
Oh my god. Okay, so we can agree Claire would win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. The next bracket is the yoga instructor who got scared of the man in the closet versus your roommate, Lydia from Beetlejuice.
Yes, so first thing, the yoga instructor who got scared of the man in the closet. So it was a supply closet with all the yoga mats and stuff. And for some reason it was like locked or something. And everyone was like, "Oh, we can't get our yoga mats." And then like this man like comes out of it, like out of nowhere. And this woman was so scared by it. She like completely shat herself, and then she spoke about it for like the remainder of like this hour-long class. And it like was not that big of a deal.
Exactly. Like yoga's supposed to be relaxing. She's like, that man in the closet, and we're like, holy shit, like, babe, it's over with.
Yeah. And the other person, my roommate, The joke is that she looks like Sophia Ann Caruso, who played Lydia in Beetlejuice, and she was often like not in the room, and I didn't know where she was, and I can only conclude that she was busy playing Lydia in Beetlejuice 8 times a week. So
Right.
that's
There's
the
no other
fact.
explanation.
I personally believe that my roommate would destroy the yoga instructor.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, she got scared of the man in the closet. Like,
She'll be gone.
but we also have to take into account your roommate was little.
This is true. She was a small person.
There was this tell a story about the time that you were like sneaking around and then she wasn't even there.
What?
Oh,
Was I?
I
What?
don't know how to explain it without telling the whole story.
What
You know
was
what I mean?
it? Maybe
Okay.
my memory will be jogged.
I'll remember. I'll just tell.
Okay,
Cut.
okay, okay.
I'll just tell the story because, like, there's no way I can say it without telling the whole story. Anyway,
Okay.
there's this one time Anne was telling us about like she thought her roommate was sleeping, so she was like sneaking around and being like really quiet, and it turns out it was just like a blanket bunched up.
Oh my God,
Like,
I
giving her
remember.
roommate.
Yeah, I was like trying to. Oh God, yeah, she was so tiny and she would sleep like a little
Mm.
ball. So sometimes she like literally was not there. Huh, interesting. I mean, like, I feel like there's also the possibility that my roommate would also just be destroyed because she would be unwilling to like
To
do
fight, yeah.
anything. Yeah, unwilling to do anything strenuous because of course she has 8 shows a week, very
Right,
tiring.
right. She cannot like you like what's it called? Oh my god, I'm blinking.
Oh
Cut.
my
Anyway, okay. Also, the yoga instructor is like she's like flexible. She's strong in her core.
God.
She'd
Mm,
probably be a good fighter. I mean, she scares easily.
this is true.
I guess
Huh.
I guess your
Yeah.
roommate wouldn't scare easily because she's used to like all of that like lighting and like scary shit on video.
Like performing for all of those
That
people
giant
on
like
Broadway.
snake, the worm, whatever it is.
That was in Beetlejuice. Yeah, so I think unfortunately due to her size, I think my roommate might lose this one.
Yeah, yeah. That was a tough one though. They both
Yeah.
had some like pretty strong
Hmm.
attributes. All right. We have to come up with names for both of them, and I haven't. I guess I'm just gonna make them up because you don't know who
Okay.
they are yet.
Yeah, go ahead.
So there was this man that went to the same school as Hannah and Mariel, who
Mm.
just hit on like all of us at
Except for
one
me,
point,
because I feel like I established that he cannot do that.
except for Han. But like you were also pretty distant to him too. I accidentally like
Oh, I
warmed
was
up to
like
him one night.
500% like, no, we're not even gonna
Yeah.
talk. Yeah,
Um,
okay.
literally all of us at one point. Mine, I was still 17 when he hit on me. Just kidding. I was almost 18, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, let's call him. It's another C name
Let's
for like a
Kyle.
dude.
That's a K name, but let's say Kyle. Ah!
Yeah, Kyle, Kyle,
Okay,
Kyle.
Kyle.
And there was this girl who was like a contortionist who I befriended um during a yoga class, and Han just got the vibe that she did not like her or either of us really.
She like went to NYU, and I feel like not that that means anything, but I just remember I was like obsessed with her. But then like we spoke
Oh
to
yeah,
her.
same. I thought she was so cool.
Yeah, we spoke to her, and then I was like, I feel like she doesn't like us.
She offered. Can I just say she offered to take me to lunch when I got back to
Oh.
campus, and like she doesn't know that I'm online, and she never texted me, so I don't know. You
Oh
might be
my
right about
God.
that.
That's so
You know what
funny.
I mean? She
Okay.
like congratulated me on getting in, and she's very sweet. But I don't think. I think she's set where she is. Like she doesn't need any more
Mm,
friends.
yeah,
She's probably
exactly.
so cool. Probably has so many friends.
She has no need
Um,
for us. Yeah.
let's. Can we
I
call her
don't
Violet?
know.
I think we did
Yeah,
before. We called her
sure.
Violet because she was
Violet,
like
sure.
the stretchy girl from Incredibles.
Yeah, I feel like that
Yeah,
gives her a leg up, the whole
yeah,
flexibility thing. She must be very strong to be able to support her body in whatever yoga poses we did. I
right. And
don't
she could.
know.
I think she has like incredible core strength, and I don't think I can say the same for Kyle.
Yeah, I
So
kind
I
of feel like he's all talk. Like I feel like if any of you had like aggressively denied him, rejected him, he would just like cry.
yeah, I'm pretty.
So,
Can I talk? I'm gonna talk about the time I rejected him because I think I'm the
okay.
only one who said it outright. Like I think The other people, I'm just gonna say, I think Hannah and Mariel were very like gentle about it. I was kind of mean.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
but that's how they are too. Like I'm just meaner. Sorry guys. But it was my first EDM concert ever, and so I was like dancing with everyone, having a good time. And he like came up behind me and went, "Do you want to dance?" And I was
Ugh,
nervous he wouldn't be
ugh.
able to hear me over the music.
Did
So
he
I
not have a girlfriend?
screamed, "No!"
Oh
But
my
everyone heard.
god.
And then
Oh
I didn't know how
no.
to bring it up to Hannah and Mariel, so I awkwardly told Hannah. I was like, I typed in my notes, I think, because she couldn't hear me. And I didn't want to yell
Oh
because
my
we were too
god.
close to him. And
That's so
she
funny.
apologized for him. It was the sweetest thing. I was like, it wasn't your fault. Like
I just feel
it,
like,
like
yeah,
yeah, it was just awkward. Like
that bruised ego must be his downfall, you know? And if
yeah,
he's, yeah, I just feel like Violet would also ruin him in a
destroy him.
fight. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, Violet for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Hannah
Uh-huh.
versus the SoundCloud guy from your school.
Oh my God. So the SoundCloud guy from my school is I don't know where he went, but I met him my first semester and he was strangely like in all of my music classes. And he had a SoundCloud and he would constantly be like, "Hey guys, like listen to my SoundCloud." Blah, blah, blah. And he was like this like big like beefy man, like scary kind of, you know. And he had like a deep voice, but then when he would sing, okay, that's too mean. I'm not gonna bully him about his voice, but like okay, but like
Yeah,
just
we did that
imagine
enough.
yeah, so just imagine like really confident SoundCloud man, not necessarily a SoundCloud rapper, but like he's like, "Yeah, I write music." And then you listen and you're like, yeah.
Absolutely
So
did not write any of those. Remember when he stole a beat from like Drake or something?
oh god, it was just not good. But yeah, Hannah versus SoundCloud man.
Hannah would absolutely lose. There's no person on this list that we could put her against and she would win.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I want to have faith in her,
I love her
I,
so much, but she would
yeah,
lose.
not, I just cannot invest myself in her physical fighting abilities, you know?
I'm imagining Hannah in a fight.
Like her trying to swing on it.
No, the idea of it, like he probably would, and she would just be like, "It's okay. Like I'm just gonna leave."
Oh my God. That's so funny. Okay,
I
yeah,
was also
sorry.
nervous that we get Hannah versus Mariel, which is why I
Me
randomized it because I wanted
too.
to make sure we didn't. Because I really don't know who would win. I think maybe Mariel though.
I think Mariel could throw a punch if she really had to.
Mm-hmm. But the Lyft driver from Philly would have absolutely bodied her. She'd
Yeah,
be
that
out.
would have been over
I don't
within
feel like it's a
seconds.
fair match for Hannah versus this like big beefy man. But
But that's how it be sometimes. Sometimes you
yeah,
find yourself in the arena with a beefy man, you know?
dog fight.
I've I've been picturing a fucking arena this whole time. And everyone's like,
Really, I've been
yeah.
picturing them on the street, like
Oh God. Like a street confrontation. Amazing.
it's just like, but like not even like a well lit street. Like it's daytime, and they're
That's so
um,
funny. Okay.
oh my god. Okay, both of these need explanations, but um a yoga instructor that didn't like my shorts. By the way, we had like 3 different yoga instructors because we went to
Mm-hmm.
about 3 yoga classes a week.
Yeah.
So that one needs explained. And the guy that left a note on my door. So the yoga instructor that didn't like my shorts, we were doing like a butterfly position, and if you don't know that like what that is, just look it up.
Mm-hmm.
And we were laying on our backs, and I wore shorts that day because I was a bum for a little in New York. Like I like often dressed down and like wore
Mm-hmm.
sweatpants and like leggings and just I didn't wear sweatpants a lot, but I wore leggings a lot. And
Same.
like I don't know, I think we were really like focused on our academic work that like some New York, if you're going to dress up, that's the place to do it. But for some reason, I would have these like big pits where I just couldn't bring myself to dress nicely. But Yeah, that's important because I didn't want to waste my leggings on a yoga class because I often wore them to actual class.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I wore shorts, and like normally I'd just like wear them around the dorms, or I'd like sleep in them or something. Like they weren't really that cute. They were just, I don't know. They're just
Yeah.
shorts, man. Like she really didn't have to comment on them. And yes, my ass did come out of them a little, but it looked great, so it didn't matter. Like I was completely fine with it. Like I shaved, like I was good. Like I was set to be doing this butterfly position. And like I like slightly adjusted my shorts because I'm gonna be real. I felt like my whole cooch was out. Like I
I mean, she
I
might
felt
have
so
been.
exposed. Like
She was probably, saying hello. Probably.
she was reading the yoga instructor. But yeah, I just felt a little exposed. It wasn't like I wasn't okay. I don't know if we're gonna keep this part in, but it wasn't like I wasn't wearing underwear too. Like she was fine. Um, God. But the yoga instructor was like, as I was doing it, I slightly adjusted my shorts because I was like, I feel weird. Like everyone can see my underwear. Like I don't know. And
Mm-hmm.
she comes up to me and goes, "Bet you wish you didn't wear those, huh?" And I was like,
Uh, I just feel
I don't think I
like
even responded. Like I don't
I just like well, I mean, what are you even supposed to say? I just feel like as an
answered over
educator,
me. And goes, did she just say what I think she said? Like, did she
that
actually
was
say that?
absurd. She was
And
so
it's
bold.
also really funny because it's like a blurry picture of you in my head because we would both take off our glasses when we
Oh
went to
my god.
yoga, and I
Yeah, I
rarely
know.
wore contacts because I would shower afterwards, and use the steam room. But like, I was flabbergasted the confidence for her to say that.
I know for her to think that. Oh god. Yeah. So what's the other story?
The other story was incredibly cute at first, and I'm still convinced this is the most romantic thing that will ever happen to me. Nothing else.
It is really
Nothing
cute.
else will ever exist like this. My mind was blown. I felt like the prettiest bitch in the world for a hot minute. Um
Wow.
so I was doing laundry, and I never would do laundry on Sundays because
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy in there. And it was like Sunday at 8, but I really, really needed to do my laundry. And that meant all of us were waiting for just one dryer to open so we could shove all our wet clothes in there. And like
Jeez.
it was
Yeah.
literally like I obviously you have to like separate your shit. And then like I also would do my sheets. So I was like at that point I was like I'm just going to shove it all in one dryer and call it a night. But we were all just sitting on the tables like imagine 20 college students like just cuz it's not a huge like laundry room waiting for whoever left their shit in the dryer on a Sunday night to come down and take it out. They're all full. All of the washers are full. We're all scrambling. The second we see someone go get their stuff, we're like grabbing that shit out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a mess. So we were all down there for a really long time, which meant I made some friends.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, there's this guy that went to my school, and I saw that he was wearing like the sweatshirt of my school, and we had like how 20 different schools in this building. So I was like, hey, SFC, like, just making conversation, and we were talking about he was on scholarship, like I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. We were just talking about like the school, if we liked it. We were both freshmen. And there were also these two other girls who I met, and they were really sweet. And I can't remember if they actually went to my school. I don't think I asked because we didn't talk for that long. But yeah, like it was cool. We were all just vibing together and like being really miserable because we had class the next morning.
Yeah.
Um, and so I like thought me and the guy were hitting it off, and I was like, oh, like waiting for him to ask for my number because I don't know, I thought that's where it was going. And then he like disappeared. So I was like, all right, cool, I guess it's not happening.
You're
And
like,
I was talking to this other girl, and she was gorgeous. Like I kid you not, so pretty. And she was like, oh yeah, I think he's into you. And I was like, oh no, like he
mm-hmm.
left. Like it's and I just, finished my laundry and went back up to the dorm or my dorm room. And the next day, as I was leaving for class, like a note, like as I opened the door, because I was rushing, fell out of the top. And it was from him. And he like wrote down his number and asked to hang out some more.
Aw. That
And
was
I
really
was
cute.
like, bro, I don't blush often, but I was so embarrassed, but also like that was like really cute. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
also convinced if my roommate who hated me found it, she would have ripped it up. uh, but it was like a really cute, and we made plans to hang out, but then like things kept coming up, so we kept pushing them back. And then one like oh wait, by the way, let me just say he only knew my first name and what school I went to. I still am not sure how he
Yeah,
found my room. We
that's
did have our names
crazy.
on the outside of the doors, but
It
SFC
could have
had
been
like
anybody.
right. That's right. I wasn't even living on the SFC floors at the time.
But
He
yeah.
texted me. I remember we were texting for a while, and then he texted me one day and was like, "Hey, does your bathroom have windows?" And I was like, "Yeah, like it's a corner one."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Can I come smoke in there?" And I was like, "My friends are over.
Oh
We're
my
like wait,
God.
what were we doing? We came back from I think we made cookies or something."
I
And
don't know, but we were doing something. Yeah.
I was like, "No, my friends are over. Like you can't come over like and smoke
Mm-hmm.
in my bathroom." And like he
That
just
was
kept kind
so
of
bad.
pushing it, and it ruined it for me. I
Yeah.
was like, that sucks. Like I would never, like if someone's like pushing you to do something you don't want to do, like especially since my
Mm-hmm.
friends were over, that's just like, I don't know. Feels weird to ditch
Mm-hmm.
my friends so some guy
Yeah.
can smoke in my bathroom.
Yeah. So I think that in a fight, the yoga instructor would
Sorry, that
win.
was such a long story, by the way.
It's okay. I think the yoga instructor would win. She's bold.
Yeah, yeah. She really bullied me. So
Yeah,
yeah, she
Stoner Boy does not stand a chance.
no, really doesn't. I still can't. That's the most romantic thing that's ever gonna happen to me. That's it. That's where I and nothing even came out of it.
That's
Wow.
so funny.
Um,
Amazing.
next, Melanie versus. We didn't give her a name. I think we called her Jessica. It was
Oh
a
my
thing.
God.
It's
Okay,
Melanie
so
versus Jessica. That's why I said I swear I randomized it.
oh my God,
Um,
that's so funny. So I think Melanie is the one that we have explained previously. It's just like kind of like I don't know how to like just like really blunt as a person and then
can come
like
off pretty
is
rude. Like,
yeah, and is like kind of obsessed with herself in a weird way and like doesn't think anybody else has problems, you know?
mm-hmm. Yeah,
And then Jessica's like I feel like similar but in one of those fake nice ways.
yeah. I think we've talked about her a little. Like, I don't really have any hard feelings towards her, but like,
I
when you
do.
fight with your
I
friends,
do. Oh my God. Yeah.
when you fight with your friends and just like they do some dumb shit. Like everyone does some dumb shit, but she really,
No,
for
hers
some
is
reason, those moments really stuck out to me. So
no, yeah, hers is
I think
some
we've
dumb
talked a
ass
little
shit.
about it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So basically they're like
She
a version
similar.
of each other. Yeah.
I
Crazy.
think Melanie would win.
Um, yeah, I also think Melanie would win because like Jessica is like bold, but she's one of those like she would talk hella shit and then be completely beat up in a fight, you know?
Right. There was this one time her cousin who made a very insensitive like race joke.
Yeah.
Um, everyone called her out on Twitter, and then like it was our freshman year, and someone like some other freshman, it wasn't about the joke, they just didn't like her, and they were kind of like piling it on, said
Mm-hmm.
something back. So Jessica followed her around the school like the entire day, but didn't do anything. She's all talk.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely not. She would be
so
gone.
she's very mean. She can emotionally wound you if she wants to. Like I will give her that. She could absolutely destroy Melanie with emotional wounds. But I
Amazing.
think Melanie would win.
Yeah, agree.
Okay,
Cool.
last bracket. We might not have time for double elimination.
Yeah, I don't think we will. That's okay.
Last two are the boomer that got mad at Mariel on the subway and the cast of Mean Girls on Broadway.
Oh my God. That's so funny. Okay, so the boomer that got mad at Mariel was like, so Mariel had her earbuds in. We were going to the Met Cloisters, and it was like a long ride. So she had her earbuds in. She was watching something on her phone, and her wallet falls on the ground, right? And the boomer is like, "Hey, excuse me," or I don't know. There was another man that was like, "Excuse me, you dropped your wallet." And of
Yeah.
course, a lot of people are listening to stuff on the subway, and of course Mariel didn't hear. And then this boomer like
Mhm.
decided to attack Mariel because she was like, "Excuse me, you should thank that man. Like he
Right.
just helped you."
Hmm.
It was
And Mariel's
absurd.
also like, she didn't do anything wrong because she didn't hear the guy, and then she was like, just kind of, I guess, like surprised,
Mm-hmm.
and then picked up her wallet and forgot to like say thank you or something. Like, she didn't do it on
Yeah.
purpose.
And like also like the boomer and that man were not like they didn't know each other. Like this boomer decided to like insert herself. Like the man was fine. He wasn't like asking for some thank you. But for
He
some
rolled his
reason,
eyes though, which pissed me off.
oh, that's annoying. Whatever. Screw that. But yeah, she just like this woman decided to start like embarrassing Mariel in front of like everybody and the train was quiet and it was so annoying.
I Dude, I was so close to saying something. I mean, I guess I kind of did, but like
We were
under
just
my
getting,
breath.
yeah, we were just like talking loudly amongst ourselves basically.
It was
Um,
very obvious like what we were doing, but we didn't actually confront her.
mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, she was just mean.
Yeah, so
Um,
that versus the cast of Mean Girls on Broadway,
First
which
of
we
all, does
have,
this mean the entire cast? Like
yes, the
all of them?
whole cast,
Gotcha. The
all
whole
of them.
production.
Yes,
Absolutely, the boomer would win.
yes, she would just
Absolutely. Theater
make
kids,
everybody
no.
cry. Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, that would just be so bad. Like, well, okay, yeah, I can see it. She would probably
She would
win.
win. She would absolutely just sock them all in the face. You're telling me that a bunch of theater kids could beat this mean boomer in a physical fight? Absolutely not. She wins. She wins.
No, yeah,
All the people I don't like are winning,
yeah, me too.
except for the Lyft driver. He won, and I like him.
Okay, cool. So second round, right?
So, yeah. Second round is the Lyft driver from Philly versus not Melanie. What do we call her? Claire.
Yeah, Claire.
Yeah. So here's the
Um,
thing. Absolutely, Claire. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think she just has some vibe that she could just like completely beat you up, even if
Yeah.
you are a large man. Like it does not matter.
Oh yeah, she absolutely could.
Yeah.
Um,
Amazing.
the yoga instructor who got scared of the man in the closet versus Violet.
Oh wow,
I'd
two
say
yoga
Violet because
people.
she was stronger than most of the yoga instructors.
Yeah, because again, that yoga instructor scares too easily. Violet, no.
Right.
She
And now
could
that they're armed with
body
the
her.
same set of skills,
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're on like an even playing field. So now it comes down to, are you gonna run scared or no? Yeah.
sounded like a dad from like a war movie.
1917. Okay.
I'm like losing track of where we are. SoundCloud guy versus yoga instructor. Yoga instructor who didn't like my shorts.
Oh,
This one's hard.
I mean, like they're both bold in their own ways. I kind
Mm-hmm.
of feel like SoundCloud Man would win just because I don't know, he's very assertive with like getting people to listen to his SoundCloud and I just
Yeah, he got you too.
like I gave this man some streams. Like that's how effective it was. Like this
No,
yoga
you didn't.
instructor.
You not only listened to it, but showed all of us.
So I kind of feel like he would win.
Yeah.
He's got that extra
I think I
confidence.
agree. I think I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
Like on confidence
Uh,
alone, he would just think he could win, and then I guess it would just
right. I mean,
manifest.
confidence is key.
It really is. So yeah, cool.
Okay, now we have Melody versus the Boomer.
Oh my God.
Gee, this one's hard. All of them have been pretty easy except for this one.
Melanie is
Like
also
of this
somebody
round.
like I feel like Melanie and the Boomer could really give you some trauma, you know?
Together they're
So,
unstoppable.
oh yeah, for sure. Let me think.
Okay, so let's list off like some personality traits.
Okay.
Melanie's really bold. Clearly, so is the Boomer.
Mm-hmm.
But
Melanie
I
has
think
no
the Boomer.
self-awareness.
Yeah, that's true. The Boomer has a little more, I'd say, than Melanie.
Yeah.
Melanie grew up in. Oh, she grew up like overseas, I think.
Did she? I don't know. I just kind of
She's
feel like
lived like everywhere.
I feel like Melanie would not hesitate to like knock an old lady on her ass. You know what I mean?
Right. But then the boomer grew up in New York. She's New York tough.
This is true. But
Am I
like,
just inventing stereotypes about cities?
possibly. I kind of feel like Melanie might just like sock her in the face, knock her out first try.
Yeah, I
I
think you're probably right.
Yeah, because I
That
feel like
one's
an
hard
old
though.
lady. Yeah, because okay, like a bunch of theater kids versus an old woman. I feel like they don't have the balls, most like especially the cast of Mean Girls. But I don't know. Melanie doesn't give a shit. She doesn't care.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, she would totally beat her up. Okay, cool. Amazing.
Wow, we are down to the semifinals.
Amazing.
So it's Claire versus
Yeah.
Violet, and then the second part is Melanie versus who was it? Oh, the SoundCloud guy.
Okay. So we have Claire versus Violet, and then Melanie versus the SoundCloud guy. Oh my God. Okay, okay, okay. Claire versus Violet. What do you think?
This is tough because I feel like no, which one is she? Claire is more like mean tough,
Mm-hmm.
but Violet could just like beat someone's ass because she's like
Yeah, she's like kind of
strong.
quiet, but she could just beat you up.
Yeah, and I think the quieter ones are
Mm-hmm.
usually
Like
better at
when it
fighting.
comes down to it and we're like all screaming at an arena or on the street in the middle of the day, I think Claire could beat her ass.
I think I'm gonna have to endorse Violet.
Oh no, no, sorry, I meant Violet. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
these names
mixing
are
up their
so
names.
confusing.
So Violet as in the one that we wanted to be friends with from yoga. Cool. And then with Melanie versus the SoundCloud guy. I just feel like Melanie would make some comment about how his SoundCloud is shit. And then, his ego, he'd be
It would
down.
ruin him.
Yeah, and then,
It would
she'll
ruin him.
like Melanie is one to kick you while you're down?
Oh yeah. Also, I saw this tweet that was like, when you meet a man, it's just clear that no one's ever told him to shut up. That's what SoundCloud guy is like, and I think
Yeah.
the first time he's told that, it would ruin him. Really, it would.
hmm I see that. So yeah, I think Melanie would
So,
win.
Melanie versus Violet. Ooh, that's
Mm,
hard because they're both
interesting.
tough in like their own way.
Yeah. But like Violet is just like an objectively just like nice person. Like when you meet them, you're just like,
Right.
okay, that's a nice person.
She
Melanie
like
is
might not have liked us,
definitely,
but she was definitely nice.
yeah, she's just nice, period. Like just like on a very basic level.
Mm-hmm.
Melanie is just like not. You're just like, okay, what was that? That was like, why is she like that?
They're opposites. They really are.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do you think would win?
Let me think. So, I mean, Claire, what do we have? Or not Claire. I keep saying Claire. I meant Violet. Violet, yoga girl. We have like this absurd flexibility, goes to NYU.
Core
Um,
strength.
yes, and like small but powerful. Then we have Melanie. I don't know. I kind of,
She's definitely like street tough, I think.
yeah. Well, I kind of feel like if she just like, I don't know, like if she just clapped her thighs, like thunder would come down. Like not in a bad way, just like I feel like that would happen.
She's like, there's an absurd strength about her, and I
Mhm.
don't understand it.
It's kind of scary. Let me see. I mean, I think Melanie incites more fear. Violet
Yeah,
is
I'd
not a
say
very
for
scary
sure.
person. Yeah. So,
I
I don't know. I guess we have to
it's
consider.
also would Violet even like fight her and want to fight her really? I think Melanie would want to fight,
I think
which might make her more powerful.
Melanie doesn't even need a reason to fight. She'll just do it?
Really. Like it's
Yeah. So I kind of feel like at the end of the day, we're out here on the street or an arena, which I like to picture. Part of fighting is some fear, and I think Melanie at her core just incites fear in all of those around her.
yeah,
Um,
honestly, she's our winner.
I think she wins,
I
yeah.
hate to say it. I hate no.
Yeah.
Um
And I think,
I
yeah.
honestly thought it was going to be Claire that ended up winning.
Yeah, I didn't expect this, but I guess in a way I'm not that surprised. She's a very scary person. But
Mhm.
yeah, I think the final question that we have here is like, You and I are walking on the street. So Laura and I, we're walking down the street, we're just taking a walk, and then we see Melanie, and she's like, we're like, okay, shit, like a fight is going to go down.
She's listened to our podcast, and she
Yeah.
finds out
Oh my God.
everything we've said about her.
She's like, you think I would win in a physical fight? And then she's like, okay, let's prove it. And now we're like about to fight. Who would win? Me and Laura versus Melanie. What do you think?
Here's the thing.
I can't see us fighting anybody, dude.
Me either. We're both very angry people, but in like an explosive yell kind of way.
Yeah, like in a verbal way.
Like, not alike. And also when we're angry, we like make fun of people and laugh a lot. Like, I don't think that's particularly like fear-inducing. There is nothing in the world I could do to scare Melanie. I don't think.
I just feel like imagine me
She's
trying
not
to.
particularly big either. She's like tall, but.
Oh God, just like me trying to swing. I feel like I'm too self-conscious to swing on anybody. I'd be like, does my arm look weird?
One of our punches.
Oh my God, I think that's what it would come down. I'd be like, shit, like we have to do it because we're not gonna be able to leave if we don't fight. So then I'm gonna like one of us will go into punch, and then she'll just like clown us, and then I'll just be so like upset that I'll leave. I will concede.
Yeah, she would win.
Yeah, wow, she conquers all.
There are no stakes that we could perform well under. Not any.
Amazing.
She could be like, I have Mariel and Hannah captured right now. And the only way I'll let them go is if you beat me in a fight. And you'd be like, it's been really nice knowing them. Like,
why is she like the final boss in like a video game? Like, I just imagined Mariel and Hannah in cages dangling over like they're like dangling over like what, like alligators,
like lava,
sharks.
Lava sharks,
and they're like, please, you have to save
her.
We'd be like, I'm so sorry.
I got a dip, bro.
Amazing.
In fact, this is why I know like we're the worst counterpart in this friendship. It's because I know Mariel and Hannah would at least try to stay.
I know, right? You would never catch them fighting ever, but if one of their friends was on the line, like they would of course do it, But us, we're like, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to tap out.
That's how I know, because I can picture them like in a video game, final boss battle, gearing up to fight as we are just pounding at the cage. We would turn away, and I hate that I know this about us.
Yeah, crazy.
Like, we would go home.
Why
oh
like,
my
God,
so sorry.
That's so funny how we've branched off like this. Like, we are the lesser counterparts in our friendships, and here we are.
And I've accepted it.
Yeah, me too. It's like forcing side characters to be main characters, and we just kind of refuse. Right.
I'm the villain for sure. Or like I saw this one on TikTok where it's like that character that everyone's like, ugh, we have to go ask her for this thing that we really need. And like I just have some obscure item. Yeah. And they have to come talk to me and like participate in something weird that I'd like to do. Like I'd be like, well, first you have to like ride horses in the ocean with me.
And they're like, all right, shit, fine. Okay, yeah.
Me just really wanting companionship.
Oh my God.
Like, I hate you.
Amazing. So I think we've come to the conclusion: who would win in a physical fight? NYC edition, Melanie.
Wow. That kind of hurts to admit.
It really does, but I think we've, remained truthful, and that's all that matters.
We really did. We were pretty objective in this, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I did not want her to win.
Right. I would have chosen literally anyone else.
Yeah.
I thought Claire would win, or I don't know, maybe the cycling man. He was kind of like
I would just love the idea of like Mariel being able to destroy every single person that she's ever come up against,
I'd really like it if she just start like doing intense arm workouts, because I just want to see a buff Mariel, like one that has like
oh my God,
intense biceps.
Oh my God. Bodybuilder Mariel. Oh my God.
Stop.
When they like grunt when they pick up the weight and then they drop it hella loud.
Wait, why is bodybuilder Mariel like my dream spouse?
Oh my God. Literally, like, I kind of feel like I
Oh,
mean,
shut up.
what sane person would let bodybuilder Mariel get away from them? You know?
I no clue. That was complete package, honestly.
All she does is
The way I'm
lift.
not even kidding either.
I know.
Like I'm
This is
laughing, but
not
I
a
mean
joke.
it.
This is not a joke. Completely serious. Mariel, if you decide to become a bodybuilder, you know,
Then we
expect
have
some,
to fight
expect
for
a
free
ring.
hand in marriage.
Oh God, us trying, oh
Unfair.
my God, us competing to woo Mariel.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be like a fight. You know how they do it in like those night movies, like those medieval movies where they like joust.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, ew, us jousting, ew.
We get too embarrassed.
Oh my God, I would be humiliated. We'd be like running towards each other on horses.
The way Mariel would resist it at first. She'd be like, "Guys, please don't fight over me." And then like when we
Oh my
when we
God.
boarded those horses, she'd be like, and we got too embarrassed. She'd be like, "Wait, no."
Which one of us would win if we jousted each other?
See, I don't know. It's the worst part.
Oh, I would be so scared of hurting like your horse.
How do they not like skewer each other's horses?
I don't know, honestly. Also, like I feel like we would have like the wrong ideas of like which horses to get, and we would show up with like vastly different sizes.
Like ponies.
Oh my, oh my God. Oh no.
Or like
Yeah, we
archery
would.
competitions.
Oh my God, we would literally. I just met us jousting. We would just like run past each other on the horses. That's it. Nothing would happen. Like literally nothing would happen.
Neither of us would win. That's just
They would literally restart it every time.
Battle.
Oh my, them like resetting every time, and we just keep running right past each other.
They have to like call it eventually, but from then on, it's on site every time we see each other. We have to joust. Like, where's the horse?
Oh my God, like literally neither of us would win. Neither of us would be decisive enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna jab at her now. We would just keep letting us
Right.
pass. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
We'd get too nervous, we'd both be blocking our faces.
Wow. That's okay,
Yeah.
cool. I feel like that's a good end to this episode. A very vivid image of us jousting.
I want that as like a painting.
Like a Renaissance painting.
I want to hang it in my room.
Oh, that's so good. Okay.
If anyone has the skill, please Photoshop me and Han into like a Renaissance jousting painting.
Wow.
And I will print it and get it on my wall.
I love that mental image. Okay. So, I think that we should wrap up now with that wonderful ending.
Sorry we didn't do double elimination, guys. There was just a lot of background.
Yeah, a lot of physical fighting, not enough time, you know?
Yeah. Honestly.
Okay, so I'm gonna plug our Instagrams. So you can follow us at Two Bad Decisions Pod, and then also at Shop Two Bad Decisions, just to be updated about our shop if we ever get there.
It's rough right now, you guys.
Yeah, it's rough. It's beginning of school, but yeah. What else do we have?
We also have our resource list, which we update pretty regularly, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are quite a few links in there if you want to go through it. I don't know, maybe we'll do like a book or movie review at some point where we talk about some of the books or movies on our list. I think that'd be fun.
That would be
if
fun.
Anyone's interested in that, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
awesome.
That's all we got.
Woo! We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.